Hello and welcome to the February 2025 energy forecast. And I am Cathleen Miller, intuitive medium, and really, wow, we should all just be very grateful that we are on the other side of January. What an incredible year, year within a month, maybe. It might be a good way to put it. I know it was very intense for many people, especially I'm working with a private group doing a Starseed Alchemy group, and it's been extraordinary what we've all kind of moved through, what we've shifted, what we've been transforming, as well as seeing, all the changes working with the private clients. So what I'm getting for just themes, I usually just begin to pull energy, sit with what February is showing up at for the collective at this time. And the number one thing that came in immediately was forgiveness. And this is forgiveness of self. This is forgiveness of ignorance. This is forgiveness of unconsciousness. This is forgiveness for sometimes our bodies, sometimes our past, sometimes what we're doing now. And being able to be in a light, there's a lot of times where I think it's, let me say forgiveness, and the true work of forgiveness, I find can be more of a labyrinth where you're going through layers of letting go, layers of reconciliation, which is also another secondary theme that kind of, goes alongside of forgiveness, is really reconciling. And so we see not only in our country and the global issues that are happening, reconciliation, transparency, a lot of disclosure, things coming to the surface. And so being able to be in that personal reconciling, because it's so easy to turn to blame, to turn towards aggressive pushing against. And when we can turn inwards and actually reconcile within ourselves, reconcile what we could be doing in a cleaner way or in a more true way, getting clear about what we want to create for our future. And then which really leads into the third theme, which is elevation of standard. So this is elevation of standard for our life. This is elevation of standard for our country. This is elevated standard for as we move into this sort of human galactic awareness and citizenship that we're all in, which some people don't want anything to do with. Some people are embracing fully, and being able to, no matter where you stand on that, being able to be in alignment, one, to be able to keep peeling away and clearing all of the layers of unconsciousness, control, and deception around this area, but also to move into, again, greater reconciliation of what's true for you, what's the future. For me, the future I'm really flowing into is one of beyond our planet peace, multiversal peace, a well-being for all, a plenty, like an abundance, for a true abundance for all, not hoarding for one to, have power over others, but truly a way to be able to create this ascended life, an ascended light where we are truly living in a higher state of being in a more of a unity consciousness. And so that's my personal target. Might not be everybody listening, and yet these themes of definitely finding, okay, where else can I be forgiving? Where else, things like the Ho'oponopono prayer, the forgiveness rituals. There's lots of really great different energetic ways to be, letting go of the old, forgiveness letters to yourself, future self writing you today, for you to do some maybe personal ritual around that. I've been doing I love the Ho'oponopono prayer. And so that's something that you can also look up and really just being with the energetics of more of a deeper release and forgiveness. I always find too that usually the hardest forgiveness is of the self, of forgiving ourselves for our judgments, for our choices, for what we felt we didn't do or we fell short in. And so really being able to resolve that. And then reconciliation. What can we choose? What can we still make right today or do differently today, or begin to, see in a new way, communicate in a new way? And so moving into some action items around reconciliation in a healthy, conscious, holistic way for, again, that microcosm for your personal, but also contributing to the collective in some real reconciliation that is absolutely in motion at this time, and being able to do it in a peaceful way that is actually creating greater for all. And so those efforts, especially behind disaster relief, those are very much, getting to changing laws, changing procedures that are happening around, reconciling to kind of move forward, and finding the healthiest routes to that, and really flowing energy for that, for everybody to be stabilizing that are in countless situations of tragedy, of upheaval, of the backside of disasters for sure. And then again, raising that new standard, because one side of the coin is, the scarcity, this survival mode, and it's very understandable to move into that. But to really lift out of, that survival reaction and fear-based victim fear reaction, and move into this higher standard of, okay, how can we rebuild better? How can we recreate better? How can we upgrade our systems or create new systems even that will truly generate change for our future, our current generation and beyond? That we have a more sustainable planet that we're leaving. We have a more sustainable future. We're changing history in every moment, and realizing the personal power that you have to be able to do that. And so this energies of this month of February are really delicate. I feel tremendous emotional sensitivity for many is going to kind of keep coming to the surface, and layers coming up. A lot of what we haven't addressed in either our personal situations or relational. This can be dynamics in family. This can be dynamics in how you're living, in all kinds of different ways that are going to get louder, and their requirements for change. So however that, resonates for you, being able to just ask for the support you need, and really into staying in that intention of, ease with all of it, a stabilization, support to thrive in all of it, and to find happiness in a time where it's can be so dark. I know it's very dark for many, and knowing that it's okay. We need that laughter and light at this time more than ever. So it's okay to laugh. It's okay to be joyful. It's actually healing for the planet and everyone when you do so. So I hope this is helpful. Have a wonderful month. If you would like to come and play with me, I am finishing my current Starseed Alchemy Team series. I will be starting another one sometime soon. I'm not sure of those dates yet, but if you have an interest to be in that, definitely subscribe. You'll get all of the updates, as well as podcasts and different classes coming in. I also have monthly a series coming up with Alasa Tiernan. We're going to be doing an ascension activation, which will also be coming out, as well as a few other group things, and a retreat that is also in the pipeline as well. So I hope this works for you. It's been helpful for you. If you want to see more, check out my site, intuitivelifestylesuccess.com. Thank you so much for being here, and be well, guys.